Welcome to Corey's Conscious Living. Hello, my little friend. Just a quick reminder, if you want to be in the cat club, talk to your guardian or your parents and make sure that you go to the link down below to become a patron so that you get your first 3 exclusive Heidi, Cherry and Vaya stories on the 7th of this month. Are you ready to meditate with Corey? Make sure that you're laying down and you're comfortable in your bed and everything is just right in your room. You're ready to relax and let go of your day. Vaya suggested to Heidi and Cherry that they have a bubble bath. Believe it or not, the cats had never had a bubble bath. Vaya had heard that bubble baths were very relaxing, especially if you use lavender oil, an essential oil, in your bath so it smells yummy as well as it's warm and bubbly and snuggly. Cherry and Heidi were not very convinced, but they said they would give it a go so that Vaya could show them a bubble bath. Vaya put lots and lots of bubbles in the bath. Maybe a little bit too much. She also put lavender oil in so it smelled really nice. They lit some candles and had candles placed around the bathroom, only in safe places, nowhere near curtains or anywhere where anything could catch on fire. They were very careful about the candles. And then all 3 cats slipped into the bubble bath. Cherry said, "OMG! OMG! I don't get it! I don't get it! All the bubbles are like sticking on me fur. They're going up my nose, they're going in my ears. I don't get how this is supposed to be relaxing at all. It smells nice, Vaya. Very nice. I do like the lavender, but I don't like the bubbles." Vaya said, "Just lay back and try and relax. Mia's heard that it's supposed to be very relaxing." Cherry started laughing. She looked over at Heidi and Heidi had got bubbles all over her glasses and she couldn't see anything. Heidi said, "I can't see anything. Everything's white." Cherry said, "You've got bubbles all over your glasses. Heidi, take your glasses off. You can't have a bubble bath with glasses on. I know that, and I don't know absolutely anything about a bubble bath. But I do know that you're not going to be able to see anything, especially all these bubbles. I think Vaya's put too many bubbles in. Vaya, are we supposed to have this much bubbles?" There were a lot of bubbles, like the bubbles were 3 times deeper than the water. The bubbles were like overflowing over the bathtub. There were so many bubbles. Vaya said, Me thought that you were supposed to have lots of bubbles." Cherry said, "I have an idea. I know what we can do." And then she put bubbles all over her face. "Ho, ho, ho," said Cherry. "Who am I? Who am I? Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas." Vaya started laughing. "Oh, you're Santa?" "Yeah," said Cherry, "I'm Santa. Oh, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everyone. Now, Merry Christmas. I've got you a bubble bath and you're supposed to be enjoying it. Ho, ho, ho." She blew the bubbles off her chin. Vaya put bubbles on her chest and around her bottom and said she had a cloud bikini. Both Heidi and Cherry thought that was very funny. Heidi put bubbles in the shape of an ice cream cone on the top of her head and said, "What am I?" Cherry said, A white hat?" Vaya said, An ice cream?" Heidi said, "Yep, I'm an ice cream." Cherry said, "Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, you do look like an ice cream. I get it. The bubbles are the cone and your head is the ice cream. Yeah, very funny. No, not really. Oh, I don't think I like it. I'm trying, Vaya. I'm trying. But these bubbles are under my arms. They're under my back legs. I've got bubbles on my tail. I've got bubbles on my ears. I've got bubbles on my whiskers. I've got bubbles everywhere. And they're not very clean, are they? I mean, they're clean. But do they make you clean, these bubbles? Or do they just like bubble on you? But I know what though. I have noticed that it's quite loud. If you really quiet, listen, be quiet, everyone, shh, be quiet. Everyone got really quiet and listened. They could hear the bubbles popping in the bathtub. Just like tiny little, like hundreds and hundreds of bubbles popping at once. I like that, said Cherry. I like that sound. That's quite relaxing. If you laid back and just listened to the bubbles popping and smelt the lavender, I can see it working. But to be honest, I don't think I really like it, Vaya. Vaya said, me thinks we should just lay back and listen. Allow the candlelight to relax your body. Allow the lavender to relax your senses. We need to relax, and this bubble bath is supposed to do that. Give it a try. Me thinks we should just give it a try. Heidi said, okay, I'm willing to try. She got comfortable with a little bath pillow behind her head and laid her paws on the side of the bath and closed her eyes. Cherry said, all right, yeah, that does look comfortable. All right, I'm willing to give it a try. She got comfortable with a little bath pillow, laid down on her part of the bath and put her paws and her arms up on the side of the bath and closed her eyes. Vaya did the same thing. All three of them laid there listening to the bubbles popping. You know, said Cherry, you know, if you use your imagination and you just look at the bubbles, look at them, everybody look at them, just look at them. It looks like we're in the sky. You know when you're on a plane and you're flying over the sky and you look down and all you see is like marshmallows or like snow, because sky from the clouds, over the clouds, when you're flying over the clouds, not in the clouds, over the clouds, when you're flying over the clouds and you look down, it looks like sky. Well, no, it looks like snow, like you're floating over a snowy field, or like snow on trees, or it could be marshmallows, like when you open a bag of marshmallows and you just push your head inside the bag of the marshmallows and all you can see is fluffy white marshmallows. That's what this looks like. So look, everybody, look at the bubbles in the bathtub, and imagine that we're on a cloud, and we're laid on a cloud, and we're relaxing on the cloud, and you're not falling through the cloud, no, and it's not a grey cloud, no, it's not got lots of rain in it, no, it's just a normal cloud, and you're laying on the cloud, and you're relaxing your body, and it's nice and warm, just like this bathtub. This bathtub's nice and warm, and you're laying on the cloud. Can you imagine it, Vaya? Can you imagine laying on the cloud? Vaya said, me can imagine. Heidi, can you imagine it? Can you imagine laying on a cloud as if you're floating in the sky on a fluffy white cloud? Or you can imagine that you're laying on the snow. Yeah, you're laying on the snow and it's really cold and it's fluffy and white and it's really cold because it's snow. Can you imagine that? Feel it. Imagine that you're not in this warm bath. Imagine that you're laying on the snow and it's really cold, and your tush is cold, and your legs are cold, and your tail's cold, and your head's cold, and your nose is cold, and everything's cold. And if you tried really hard, you could freeze. You could imagine that you're frozen like a frozen fish, or frozen like a frozen lollipop. Like a frozen lollipop. Or you could be frozen like, I don't know, like an ice block. Oh, I know what we could do. We could imagine that we weren't just cats. We could imagine that we're polar bears. Yeah, white polar bears. Rah! Big white polar bears. And we're on the snow. And we're running across the snow. Imagine running on these bubbles. Don't you think that would be awesome? Heidi, don't you think that would be awesome? Heidi said, yeah. Vaya said, oh yeah, me likes that idea. Yeah, let's be polar bears. I've always wanted to be a bear. They're so much more interesting than just a cat. I mean, cats are awesome. I know I'm absolutely awesome. I'm like the best thing ever in the entire world. But if I had a choice, I think I would like to be a polar bear. So close your eyes, everyone. Close your eyes or open your eyes but just stare at the bubbles. And imagine that you're a polar bear on the bubbles and you're running across the snow. Maybe you're chasing someone and you're going to eat them if you catch them. Maybe. Oh no, that doesn't sound very nice. No, don't do that. That's not relaxing. Maybe you're just running on the snow because you just like to run on the snow and your big, white, heavy polar bear paws are bouncing down and banging on the snow. The snow's flying everywhere and I don't know what else. Maybe we have a baby polar bear with us. Maybe we're mummy polar bears. Yeah, we could be mummy polar bears and we have a baby polar bear with us and the baby polar bear's running behind us and we're running and running and running and really running and running and running and running. And then we see a hole in the snow and we dive into the hole and swim under the water. Everybody dive down and get into the water under the bathtub for a minute and pretend you're swimming like a polar bear. Heidi, Cherry and Vaya all ducked underneath the bubbles and swam around underneath the water for a second and then all popped back up. Oh dear. And then we catch fish maybe underneath the ocean and then maybe we can, like, I don't know, keep coming back up into the hole and taking a big breath and then going back down and catching more fish and even more fish and then we realise it's really cold. Heidi said, it's really cold. I'm going to imagine I'm in the warm bubble bath. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, said Cherry. That'll make us nice and warm. All three cats laid back again and relaxed, as if they were in the bubble bath. And they were in the bubble bath, so they didn't need to use their imagination. Vaya said, I am very relaxed. I think I do like bubble baths. Cherry said, you know, I don't think it's that bad. It's not my bestest favouriteest thing, but I don't think it's that bad. Heidi said, I like it. Yes, I like it. The cats got quiet and laid back, just closed their eyes, smelt the lavender, listened to the bubbles, hundreds and thousands of tiny little bubbles popping, one after the other. Pop, 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 as if they were laid in a bowl of Rice Krispies. Popping, pop, 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 pop. It happened to be very relaxing. They stayed there for the longest time in the bubble bath. The